Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday, the 23rd. So we are moving into the new moon in Leo. I kind of want to unpack that a little bit this morning before we get to our morning medicine. Because we often think as Leo is a sign of strength because it's the lion, right? All about being a total badass, right? Especially in times of strife. However, this new moon in Leo is also being influenced by Pluto being in retrograde in the house of Aquarius. So this is a time for us to authentically own our feelings, a time for us to really be gentle with ourselves, to be able to figure out and unpack some of that stuff. With that said, I also want to say, though, that it does take a lot of strength to be soft in an otherwise cruel world. We lost a great legend yesterday. Mr. Ozzy Osbourne officially left this world, leaving behind an era, being one to really influence music, really make a lot of changes in the rock and roll world. The first one with those really deep guitar riffs and the drum beats, not the first, but he really like made a name for himself. He really put himself into his music. And I luckily had a friend that was there and was open enough for me to be able to be my most authentic self. Definitely was feeling the empathy of the collective and had a very hard day yesterday. And I appreciate you, Crystal, for holding space for me while I was strong enough to feel that softness and own that softness of myself. So guys, don't think of softness as a weakness. We all need to hold space for one another. We all need to come together as a people and take down some of the barriers that we've created. Some of the misconceptions of crying is like a sign of weakness. No, it's a sign of strength, of honoring your body enough to release that tension so you can carry on. All right, so without further ado, today's medicine is coming to you courtesy of the Halloween Oracle. I spent some time in the cemetery yesterday with the dead. I spent some time chatting with them and convening with them. When I first got this deck, I blessed it out in that cemetery and I brought it with me yesterday to do a collective reading. I was going to go live with it, but I decided not to, just because of the way that I was in. So we are going to do the reading from the Halloween Oracle today. I hope you are all well. I am holding space for any of you who are struggling today. I absolutely understand. Please don't hesitate to reach out. It's absolutely okay. I do have openings in the office later on today, but I have a more open schedule on Friday, honestly. I have like a 4:30 today and a 3:30 today. So, but Friday I have open availability for anybody who's interested. Okay, we have Lady de los Muertos. So Lady de los Muertos, she came from an affluential family, a family of money. But she danced, she enjoyed music, and she prostituted. She was a lady of the night because she enjoyed it. Because she was true to who she was. She was true to her body and true to her personal calling. So again, like really understanding that Leo energy and the different aspects it can come with. Lady de los Muertos, she didn't have to do what she did, but she did it because it made her feel good, because she was proud of herself. Then we have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Makes a lot of sense with us losing our rock legend yesterday. This is a time for music to be reborn. I know that there's, oh my goodness, please forgive me, I don't remember his name, the young gentleman who is going to try to quasi-walk in Ozzy's footsteps and continue his legacy and follow on down. But there's been so many great changes in the music scene. Everything is growing and changing, and that's beautiful. And that's what the underworld is all about. But it's also about, like, we should give pause. We should give thanks. We should appreciate everything that we have right now, appreciate the time, and then continue to move on. Absolutely. Then we have hearth. Happiness is in our hearts and in our homes. You can't find happiness if you're not happy in here first. Happiness starts with you. It's all about filling your cup and taking care of your body. A lot of times people don't understand that serotonin is actually mostly built in your gut, and if you have bad gut health because you feed your gut like processed foods and preservatives all the time, your gut's not going to be able to produce that serotonin for you to keep your mood lifted. So this is saying take care of your home, take care of your body, take care of yourself through the difficult times. Okay, so Lady de los Muertos, honoring who you are, honoring your path. Don't be shy about it. Own who you are. It is okay, because you are uniquely you. Taking pause at the underworld. Taking that breath. Taking that time. Bowing your head in silence. In respect and reverence. And then carrying on. And then finally, taking care of yourself and taking care of your home. I hope that that message serves you well. And until next time, my friends, so much love. Namaste. Stay safe. Stay positive.